America loves few things as much as it loves war.
Yes, we do.
It's practically a national pastime, from our movies to our television shows, to the commercials played in between those shows, to our toys sold on other commercials, to, well, you get it. The military-industrial complex isn't just real, it's our favorite genre. Take a look around whatever room you're in at this very moment, and odds are, you're within mere inches of an item manufactured by a company that also has its hand dipped into the Pentagon's bloated budget cookie jar. That unchecked capitalism sure is tasty.
Yummy, yummy.
You see your broke friend's cheap Motorola smartphone sitting on the table over there? Pretty reliable for the price. It gets the job done. Well, the US military must think it's pretty solid, since they paid Motorola $191 million just last year for radio services. Nearly a fifth of $1 billion for a contract isn't too bad. Maybe they could use some of that money to make better phones. Ha, just kidding. I don't think even the US military has enough money for that. What about that computer on your desk over there? The information processor in that PC is thousands of magnitudes more powerful than the computer we used to get to the moon. You can use it to edit videos, make spreadsheets, or even write some YouTube videos about the military-industrial complex. It can do anything. It can do anything. That includes processing ways to destroy. Just last year, in 2024, Intel received a massive $7.865 billion in direct funding from the US government thanks to the CHIPS Incentives program. They also secured an additional $3 billion for a Secure Enclave program for support in its semiconductor manufacturing and advanced packaging projects. Over $10 billion secured in 1 year. That is crazy. I hope the bank computers are using Intel chips to process all those funds. Let's look further into that computer. It's produced by Dell. They make good computers. Well, that's what the guy at Best Buy said anyway. They're good for checking emails. But have you ever tried them in war? That's right. Dell provides laptops and servers for the military. So, when a soldier calls in an airstrike on a small town in the Middle East, that was all courtesy of the fine folks at Dell. All of this computer talk is starting to make it a little warm in here, don't you think? Why don't you go and knock the Honeywell thermostat down a few degrees? Oh no, don't tell me. They got to the thermostat too? You know they did.
Yes, I do.
In addition to keeping you cool, Honeywell also provides avionics and navigation systems for the military. As if you didn't feel guilty enough consuming energy to keep yourself cool. Now, every time you're cooling off in the summer, you'll be reminded that the same company responsible for your comfort is helping navigate instruments of war thousands of miles away. Pretty neat, huh? Well, if you're into morbid stuff like that, take a look right next to the computer. That's right, it's your trusty mason jar full of some tasty, refreshing liquid. Go ahead and take a drink. But while you do, take note of the name on the jar. The Ball Corporation is not only responsible for some of the most tacky centerpieces for a rustic-themed wedding, they're also responsible for aerospace and defense technologies that could zap that mason jar right out of your hands. From space. Well, that's probably not what they're used for, but they're absolutely responsible for being a cog in the destruction machine. Drink up! Well, look at that, it's getting dark. You might want to switch on a light. Hey, is that a light bulb from GE? General Electric has been around since 1892, so you know they've provided services for the government. General Electric has been around more than half of the age of the United States. 133 years. That's plenty of time to be corrupted by greed. Now, I know what you're thinking. Big deal. So what if I buy the same light bulbs as the military? Well, that's not quite it. Whether you're using GE light bulbs, refrigerators, or washing machines, you are giving money to a company that also manufactures jet engines for the US military as well. Yes, General Electric is the power behind those missile-carrying destruction machines. Now, as we go over each of these companies, it kind of feels like we're building a jet to destroy villages all across the world, one piece at a time. It's kind of fun, in a messed up, sad kind of way. Now, we could be here all day listing every US company that contributes to the military-industrial complex. Odds are, you know someone personally who works for a company that contributes to this dark piece of American culture. Whether you agree with it or not, It's a part of daily life. To be American is to be a part of the business of war. And business is booming.